Okay, hello YouTubers. I am going to do this video because I've seen a couple of people who did their own version of, who did videos on how to breed mealworms, so I kind of want to throw in my 2 cents on how it's working for me. I bought these containers from Walmart. They're like $3, they're not that big. And I also bought these from Walmart as well. They were $4, but I like the lids that they have on them. They snap on and off. But these two are mealworm bins. I have to get more mealworms. I'm gonna put 2,000 mealworms in each of them. Well, in this one, because there's 2,000 in this one. And they're just in brand. And as you can see, there's one that pupate. There's a larva right here. And everyone calls them aliens, but they look like Kakuna. If you follow Pokemon at all, Kakuna was the secondary stage of Weedle. That's what they look like to me. So I call them Kakuna. And I actually have a beetle in here. I'm going to move him to the beetle bin, but I go from mealworm to pupa bin, or Kakuna bin, whatever. And they're in bran right now. They're not in bran, they're in Quaker Oats. And they seem to be doing just fine on it. They're eating it, and they're changing quickly. I also feed them carrots and lettuce and kale. Put the lid back on that. Then they go into the pupa stage, and you can see here some of them are wiggling. And then here's a beetle, because sometimes you do have deformities. Sometimes they will be dead. This one's dead. This one's alive. You can tell usually by if you pick them up, they wiggle. But sometimes they will twitch just a little bit anyway. And especially when they're getting ready to turn into beetles, you can always tell because, let me see if I can get one. This one right here, you see how the legs are all dark on it? See if I can zoom in. Doesn't focus well. But if you see how the legs are dark, it'll soon be a beetle. This one right here didn't shed all the way as a beetle or as a mealworm, so it kind of hasn't. Why are you still holding it? It hasn't it's not going to change right, and it might die. This one's the same way. It didn't shed all the way out of its mealworm skin, so it might die. But those are the chances you take. This one's kind of weird looking. This one also looks like an alien. It's alive, but I think they ate it. So now that one's going to die probably. But after the beetle stage, or the pupa stage, they go into the beetle stage. In which case they had lettuce, and they're eating that. And if you can see, some of the mealworms just ran away, because there's some babies in here. I kind of don't want to. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm not going to do that. Let me see. This guy right here has a deformity. His wing didn't heal up on him right. He didn't come out of his pupa stage right. And I don't even know if he'll live. I hope he does. Or she. This one too. This one also didn't. He's kind of deformed here. Wings not on his back right. Are you alive? I don't know if I can see any baby. There's one. No. Let's see if I can get a baby out. Oh, there's one right there. Right there. I probably moved it with tongs. You couldn't see it. Sorry. But they're in there. And those are the mealworms. Then that gets you into superworms. And superworms are a lot harder to breed than mealworms because I've noticed that they eat each other and they're a little cannibalistic. So, where are you guys at? Oh, where are you guys at? apparently I don't have that much left. I mean, these guys get fed left and right. There's not that many in here. Oh, I have to get another order, but there was 1,000 in here. I'm going to get another 1,000, but I started breeding them just because I didn't have to buy them. And so far, so good, I must say. Because I separated them, I bought these little bins, and some of them are starting to curl. This one's curling, this one's curling, this one's curling, and they're going to be pupa soon. And then in here, I separated them all. The ones that are curling up, I put in one spot. I'm going to take them out and put them in one spot. And then this is all that I'm going to breed. And then I have no idea how long it takes for them to change, though. I really don't. But then after that, I take them out of their bin and put them in superworm beetle bin. Superworm beetle bin. And I have about 13, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 pupa, and they look like bigger Kakuna. And this one also didn't shed right when he was changing, and he has like a black thing on his face. But he's still alive though, so who knows? Yeah, they're all alive. See the wiggling? But they're also in an oats thing. When they hatch, I'm going to put a potato in there. And I think I might do the same thing for the other ones. But breeding them really isn't difficult. Keep them warm. I keep them on my bearded dragon's tank by the light. Not that close to the light, but you know, heat rises obviously when the tank gets hot, so it'll eventually warm up their area. It doesn't get too hot. Because it just doesn't. And so far, it's working for me. And hopefully, if you try to do it this way, just, do what feels right, you know what I mean? I have no idea what to say, actually. But yeah, so far, so good. As soon as I get any more, as soon as they hatch, I'll let you know what's going on. Hopefully, I'll have a lot, because there was the first batch of beetles that was in here, there was 15, then there was 25, and then they died. But then there's babies in there because I didn't realize that there was babies in there. I just kept putting beetles in there, and I happened to look, and there's a bunch of little babies in there, so they're going to probably breed, and there's going to be a lot, but I'm going to sift through them soon, put them in a fresh container, take out the babies, put them in a new container, give them some fresh oats, and put the adult beetles back in here. Maybe get like an egg carton, because I've seen some on YouTube that put egg cartons in there. I didn't know that, but I'm going to do that now. And yeah, you know, hope you like this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, whatever.